Glad to let you know that no matter what's about to happen is going to be better and greater.
Come on, sir.
And I want to serve notice to let you know, and I want to prepare you, and I want to encourage your minds and your hearts on this glorious Sunday afternoon to let you know that God have turned the captivity of Revelation International. That everything that the enemy thought that the ministry was going to be at a standstill, thought that the ministry was not going to move to its next dimension, the Lord sent me by here to remind you that God have turned it yet again. Some of you still have not caught it yet because you're still hung up and you're still trying to figure out what's going on. But let me show you something. Whenever God is getting ready to bring you to a place of greatness, whenever God is getting ready to elevate you to a place of victory and allow you to walk into your promised land, you must first go through the hell. You must first go through the difficulty. You must first be greeted with obstacles. I wonder, is there anybody here that said, you know what, I can attest to that, brother preacher, because I've been greeted with obstacles. I've been greeted with failure. I've been greeted with different things that I thought it was going to destroy me. But some kind of way, God showed up right at the nick of time and reminded me that this turn is the turn for better. This turn is the turn for greater. This turn is the turn for God that's going to show us that our praying and our laboring has not been in vain. As we look here at the text, it tells us the first thing that was spoken as God was talking to Moses and telling Moses, I want you to understand that you've been going around this place long enough. I want to tell somebody here that you've been in that situation long enough. And the Lord sent me to tell you today is your day of breakthrough. Today is your day of freedom because God says it's time to take a turn. Just look over to somebody beside you and tell them, say, I don't know about you, but I'm ready to make my turn. I don't know about you. I'm ready to turn out of this stuff I've been in. I don't know about you. I'm ready to come out of my financial dilemma. I don't know about you. I'm ready to come out of my sickness. Just tell them, say, I'm getting ready to turn. I'm getting ready to turn. So here, he speaks to Moses and he tells him, he says, then we turned and took our journey into the wilderness. For the outward people that would be looking on the inside at Revelation, they would say Revelation been on a wilderness journey.
Come on,
Revelation, you've been traveling. 17, was it 48, Kentsville? You've been traveling. 5160, Beeman Road. You've been traveling. 1751. But look at somebody and tell them we got another destination. And it's not here because we got to move to the next stop. Just look at that neighbor. Tell them, say, I got another stop. And this stop that I'm going to, it's going to be my promised land. I got another destination to go to. And this destination is my destination of success. So here, it tells them as they were on their journey in the wilderness, by the way of the Red Sea, my God, the Lord spake unto me, and we compassed Mount Seir many days. How long has it been, Revelation, that you've been following Apostle John? Come on, my God. You've been keeping your hope building. It seems like as you come week in and week out, you say, I'm tired of this transition. I'm tired of that transition. When are we going to reach a place that we can call home? When are we going to be able to reach a place that we can land and we can love and we can build? I'm here to tell you that you're on your way to your promise.
Come on, Reverend.
Isn't it amazing that sometimes in life God has to bring you back to the place of where you started? As I begin in my mind to begin to look at the journey of Revelation International Ministries, I say, God, you divinely arranged that 35th Street could not be touched until you was ready for your manservant to come back. It could not be sold until you wanted your manservant to come back and receive the birthright. Look at somebody and tell them, you got a birthright.
You got a birthright.
And you got to get your birthright. And as I began to think and begin to look at, I said, you know what? Revelation International Ministries is called to do global assignments. But first, the home headquarters must get to a place where they can be stable. I say, God, isn't it amazing that you allow everything to happen the way it happened just to show us as you're on your journey, I'm still there. Even in the midst of death, and I'm going to tell you, death sucks. Nobody likes to talk about death. Nobody likes to experience. But sometimes God got to kill something to rebirth something. Sometimes God got to take away and make you wonder a while. I wonder, is there anybody say, I've been through some wandering moments. I've been through some wandering times where I didn't know which way to turn. I didn't know which way to go. But God, you held my hand. I'm so glad today, as the songwriter has penned, hold to God's unchanging hand. I wish you'd nub somebody and tell them, say, hold on to God's unchanging hand. Come on, tell them, say, you didn't held on to your friend's hands long enough. You didn't held on to your lover's hands long enough. But tell them, say, you got to hold on to God's unchanging hand. Even while you're going through the journey of uncertainty, while you're going through the journey that you don't understand, I just challenge you to keep holding on.
Yes, sir.
So as they begin to go, watch this. The Lord spoken to Moses, and he says, Moses, you have compassed this mountain long enough. I want to pose this thought to you. How long you going to keep going around the same defeat?
Amen.
How long are you going to keep living in that posture of, I can't do this and I can't do that? Can I tell you, the only way that y'all going to move into your promised land at 35th Street, God needs some people, and Pastor Jones needs some people that will open up their mouth and say, we're not going to keep going around this mountain, but guess what? We're going to take everything by force. The kingdom suffering violence, but the violent take it by force. Just look at somebody and tell them, say, I'm taking back everything that belongs to me, because I got to go get my birthright. I got to go get what belongs to me. I don't know about you, but it's been long enough that the devil been playing with our families. It's been long enough that the devil been playing with our health. It's been long enough that the enemy been messing with our ministries. I dare somebody say it's been long enough. So here, tell them, look, it's been long enough.
Been long enough.
I want you to know, Revelation, this morning, that it's been long enough that you've been on your traveler's journey. Now God says, I'm getting ready to plant you, but as I plant you, I want you to understand that the journey was worth it.
Come on.
Many of you, some of you, you may know the glory that was on 35th Street, but I'm here to tell you there's going to be a greater glory when you return. You heard about healing taking place. The Lord dropped this in my spirit and said, y'all going to experience such a miraculous move of God in that building. You heard about people coming off canes. God says, get ready, because you're about to return to a greater glory. You're getting ready to return to a greater victory. You heard about the blind coming and their eyes opening, but you're getting ready to see it on a greater level. The reason why you're getting ready to see it is because God says, now I got you right where I want you.
Come on.
Because I'm getting ready to flip the script and turn it all the way around. I don't know about you, but I would have got happy right about there just to know that God brought me through hell and high water just to get me to the place to tell me I'm turning it all the way around. I want you to know this Sunday morning that your tears was not in vain. Your fasting was not in vain, because God says, now I'm getting ready to show you for what you sowed in tears, you're getting ready to reap in joy. For what you've done in your fasting, you're getting ready to see a manifestation. I wish somebody would just open up their mouth and say, Lord, manifest, manifest. Let me show you.
Manifest, God.
You're on your way to your promised land.
Manifest.
But while you're on your way to your promised land, some of you are on your way to your personal victory.
Come on.
Because God says, now it's been too long that you've been dealing with that same foolishness. So now I'm getting ready to cut it off and delete it out your life so you can be ushered into your precious promise.
Yes.
I don't know about you, but I get happy to know that when God is getting ready to cut something off, that means whenever God cut anything off, that means he got something greater that he's about to attach.
That's right. Come on, Reverend.
I wonder if I got about 3 or 4 of y'all in here that would just tell the Lord, thank you for what God is about to attach to your life. Yeah, he had to cut that loser just to go find you a winner. He had to cut that hater just to go find you somebody that'll celebrate you. He had to cut that complainer to find somebody that don't mind praising God with you. I wish somebody said, God, thank you for my new attachment. Thank you. Thank you. He tells him, he says, watch this. You have been going around this mountain long enough. I don't know about you, but it comes a place and it comes a time in your life where you got to understand God didn't mean for you to struggle always.
That's right.
It comes a place and a time in your life that you must understand that God is not going to allow you to live in that place of lullaby forever. I wonder if there are a couple of you here that say, you know what, I'm changing the game because I'm a game changer. I'm not going to live like this the rest of 2015. The devil is a lie. I'm not going to be stressed out the rest of May. I'm not going to be losing my mind because I understand that what God has for me is far more greater than what the enemy been putting me through. Some of you been going through anxiety attacks. Some of you been going through emotional attacks. I'm here to tell you it's over today. That this is the last time that you should be in that place of where you are. Look at somebody and tell them, say, this is the last time you'll find me like this. I wish I had somebody that really understood what I said there. Tell that neighbor, say, this is the last time you'll see me crying like this. This is the last time you'll see me moping like this. Understand that I'm on my way to a place called victory. And as I'm moving to victory, I got to push some things out my way. I got to step over some things that have been trying to block me. Because I understand greater is he that's within me than he that's in the world. Somebody open up their mouth and say, he turned it. Come on, open up your mouth and tell somebody, say, he turned it. Tell them, say, I don't know about you, but he turned it for me. And the reason why he turned it for me is because he's seen that this has been too long. Here, let me show you something. Many of us,
hallelujah,
we've been asking God, God, when are we coming out of this? God, when are we going to see this? When are we going to be able to experience a greater glory, greater victory, greater power? What God is asking of us is we can just come together as one mind. One voice. And let me show you something. The reason why God is going to allow y'all to walk into the promised land of 35th Street is because now he wants to show you that for all the suffering that this ministry been through, God says, I'm going to allow you to go get your inheritance, because this is the season where God says, I'm returning unto you what the devil thought he stole from you. There are some things and some possessions that the enemy have tampered with in your life. But the Lord sent me to remind somebody today that you're going to get your inheritance. You're going to get your possession. You're going to get your money back. You're going to get your business back. You're going to get your land back. Look at somebody and tell them, say, I'm going to get it all back. And the reason why I'm going to get it all back is because now God told me I have turned the worst for you. Can I tell you, the worst is over?
Come on, Reverend.
And the best is ahead. But the only way to experience your greater, you first got to understand that the worst did not kill you.
That's right.
That was a good place to shout right there. You miss your praise place. When you understand that the worst could not kill you, that means the best gotta come to you. I thought I had about three-member church that would get happy with it. Let me say it again. When you realize that sickness could not kill you, when you realize guess what? You lost everything but God. You went through everything you could go through. The enemy tried to take your mind, tried to take your family, tried to take your promotion, tried to take your life, and it did not work. It's because God said, I got some assigned to you. Somebody need to scream for their assignment. That I got an assignment on my life that the devil is mad about. That guess what? You can't kill me. Let me help you out. By now, you shouldn't be coming to church after all you done been through. By now, you should not be serving God the way you do. But look at somebody and tell them, say, God been too good to me for me to act like he ain't done nothing. Come on, I need you to have a little testimony time. And tell that neighbor beside you, tell them, say, neighbor, when I look over my life and see where he brought me from, I can truly say that God's been good to me. When I look over my life and I see where he's taken me, look at somebody and tell them, say, there's something greater in store. Something greater. Right now, you should have gave up. Can I tell you that the only reason why you have been stressed out the way you've been stressed out is because the devil knows that your next destination is far more better than where you at now. Can I tell you, your exodus is here.
Yes.
You are exiting out of what the devil tried to hold you in. And God says, now enter into the fullness of my blessings. Enter into the fullness of what I prepared for you. I wish somebody open up their mouth and say, today I'm exiting out of all foolishness. Come on, today I'm exiting out of all defeat. And I'm climbing into my victory. I'm walking into my promise because the foolishness is over. For 40 years they wondered. But can I tell you something? Your wondering has ended today. God says, I'm not going to allow you to wonder another moment, another day. I'm not going to allow you to be in that place of where you're trying to figure out how you're going to make it, because God said, I already got the way made for you. But he's looking for a body of believers that will get up and rise to the call and say, you know what, I'm not backing down. Whatever it takes, I'm going to do it because I know you called me, you appointed me, because now I'm ready to show God that, God, whatever I got to do for my ministry, I'm going to do it because you turned it. Can I tell you something? Whenever God turns something, he never turns you for you to return back to the way you were.
Come on.
The only reason why you go back to the way you are is because guess what? You ain't learned from where you came from. And when you don't learn, God has to return you back to that place so you can get another lesson. But I believe there's some of you here this afternoon that say, guess what? I learned my lesson. I'm not going to revisit this heartache anymore. I learned my lesson. I'm not going to revisit this place of pain anymore. I learned my lesson. Guess what? I'm not going to be broke any longer because I'm learning how to position myself. And watch this. As he went and he told Moses, and Moses, I want you to understand this. You wandered for 40 years. But all it takes is for you to get the right mindset. God can bring you into what you need overnight. Amen. Oh, y'all don't understand. Why wander for 40 years when I can serve God wholeheartedly and he can give it to me just like that? Why should I have to wonder when all I got to do is trust him and believe him and watch this? He's going to manifest for me. But all I need to do is understand that this is the season where I got to drop people that ain't going where I'm going. I got to get away from negative talking people. I got to get away from small thinking people. I got to get away from people that's always saying, I don't know how we going to do this. Can I tell you, I know how 35th Street. It's not by power, not by might, but by his spirit. And holler somebody say it is by our faith. The way you enter into your promised land, you got to have faith.
Yes.
Faith produces everything.
Let's go.
Because with faith in God will bring you a whole lot. But trusting in people will bring you little.
My God.
And where revelation is, the Holy Ghost spoke to me in prayer and said, look, I want you to tell the people
Yes.
that where y'all is, this is a faith walk. And this is a walk where God is trying to see who are the ones now. I know everybody. You see, in every church, you got a group that's for the vision. Then you got a group that's trying to see how the vision gonna get done. Then you got the other group that say, you know what? I'm not just with it at all, and I'm just gonna stay here. Can I tell you, by you stand here, you gonna have to come fast. You gonna have to come fast. And the reason why, because everybody needs somebody to challenge who you are to show what you're really made of.
All right.
God says, I'm going to do this right in the midst of you. Because, see, for the ones that just trying to see, oh, yeah, we've been hearing this and we've been hearing that. Yeah, we've been hearing, we going here, we going there. But can I tell you, it's about to happen for real. Just look down your row and tell them, say, I got breaking news. And the breaking news is, we getting ready to march up out of here. Tell them, say, we're getting ready to roll up out of here. Tell them, say, I don't know what you heard, but I know what I heard. That guess what? This is not my final destination. This is not the place where we're going to stop. But this is the place, watch this, where God says, I equip you, I trained you, and I'm getting you ready for the masses. Can I tell you something? You can never receive the masses thinking small.
Amen.
And God have placed in your midst a leader that has a global mind.
Yes.
See, Apostle Jones, his mindset is so global until most people can't even comprehend how he believed God. Because where you trying to believe God for a corner, he trying to believe God for the region.
Amen.
Well, while you trying to trust God for a little bit, guess what? He's trying to trust God for a whole lot. And what God is saying is he wants to bring your level of faith up. And as God brings your level of faith, your faith is increased by the trial that you go through.
Come on, that's right. Come on.
The test that you go through increases the faith. If you never go through anything, you'll never have a faith that's developed.
Amen.
Faith is developed after you have been through a journey of failure. And understand that failure is not final, but it is the open door for you to get up and show God that guess what? I'm not going to live in my failure, but I'm going to learn from my failure, and I'm going to still praise you. Watch this. In the midst of my failure. God want to see, can you praise him when everything ain't going right?
Come on.
The greatest thing I learned that in God increasing your faith, God allowed everything to go wrong just to see what your posture going to be. God allowed everything to go wrong just to see what your stance going to be. And see, a lot of you in here, you have wavered in your faith because you're trying to equate your faith to your financial status. You're trying to equate your faith to the popularity status. But can I tell you, it's the Lord's doing of why he got you where you are. It's the Lord's doing of why he positioned you where you at. It's because before God can turn anything, he has to put you in the worst of everything. As I live through the worst season of my life, watch this. When you live through the worst season of your life, you have nothing else to do but to go to the top.
Come on.
So some of you, can I tell you, some of y'all still in your season because you ain't learned yet. But as you are exiting out of, God is trying to show you, I took you through that so you can have your own testimony. I took you through all that to show you that it wasn't bad as you thought it was.
Come on.
You thought about giving up, but guess what? That was the great place for you just to throw your hands up.
Come on, Reverend.
And say, you know what, Father, I stretch my hands to thee. No other help I know. See, the problem is we've been relying on people so long until we done lost our dependency on God. And what God is trying to tell us, that if you can totally depend on me, I'll give you more than you ever can think. I'll give you more than what you ever can imagine. Now unto him that is able to do exceedingly, abundantly, above all that we can ask. Look at somebody and say, when was the last time you asked God for something big? Can I tell you something? When was the last time you asked God for something big? Can I tell you? Stop trying to categorize our God and privatize our God to just a little old mediocre God. He says, now unto him that is able. Can I tell you? It's not you, but it's the Spirit of God that dwelleth in you, that God is going to allow y'all to walk into your promised land. But God says, I just wanted to see who would be faithful enough to stick in the journey, who would be dedicated enough to hold on and say, you know what, in spite of it all, I'm not going to let nobody take me from my ministry. In spite of it all, I'm not going to let nobody deter me or distract me. Can I tell you something? The greatest place of distraction is right when God is trying to get something to you.
Right.
The greatest time the enemy comes in is when God is getting ready, watch this, to expedite what the enemy been trying to hold. I want somebody to open up their mouth and say, Lord, thank you for expediting my blessing. Oh, I tell you, high five somebody and tell them, say, your miracle is about to be expedited. Tell them, say, your blessing is about to be accelerated. Tell them you get ready to get your promise. Quicker than quick, faster than fast, no sooner than later, no later than soon. Tell them, say, God is getting ready to give you what you asked for. But all you got to do is just keep walking and walking by faith. Keep praying and praying by faith. Keep trusting and trusting by faith. Keep praising him and praise him by faith. Somebody scream, say, it's my faith. Closing. I'm going to show you something. Because the promise that God has promised you, it's nobody's fault if you don't get your promise but yours. And the reason why it's your fault, because guess what? If you don't put none in, don't expect to get none out. Just real quick, just about a wave of hand. Has there been anybody here that been through some hell in here? Is there anybody that said, you know what, let me be real with you, Pastor. I've been through some stuff. Matter of fact, I'm going through some stuff right now. Can I tell you something? You just qualified. And the reason why you qualified, because after you have suffered a while, then you shall reign great. If you ain't been going through nothing, don't expect God to do anything for you. But my assignment this morning is to help you move to your next destination. Come on, Can I tell you, anybody ever rode a bus in here?
Yes.
When you're on the bus, you know, you pull the thing and it tells the bus driver where to stop at the next stop. The Holy Ghost said, y'all on a spiritual bus ride. And he says, don't plant yourself here at 1751. Because guess what? We got a next stop. Look at somebody and tell them, say, my departure is so much greater than what I've been through. Because my arrival shows me that my promise is true. Can I tell you where you going to arrive at? And I want to share this with you. God is preparing this whole ministry.
Yes.
Today, you are departing out of all of your failures.
Come on, Come on, Reverend.
Hallelujah.
Today, let me tell you something. Today is a personal day of release. Because some of you have been having so much going on that you've been saying, when am I going to come out of this? How am I going to get out of this? The Lord sent me to free your spirit today. To let you know that this is not the stop, but there's another one coming.
That's it.
Hallelujah.
And God says, if you can be faithful enough to keep moving. This is somebody's word for the whole week.
Yes,
keep it moving.
God.
There's going to be some things that come up next week that's going to try to keep you at a standstill.
Come on, Reverend.
But can I prophetically speak to you to tell you, keep it moving?
Come on,
The
Reverend.
Lord says, as long as you're keeping it moving, the enemy cannot calculate where you're going to land.
Come on, Reverend.
Keep it
Yes.
See, when you stop and you stay there, it gives the enemy an opportunity to try to plan your demise. But as I keep it moving, he can't calculate my next step.
Yes.
Because while I'm moving, I'm still praising.
Yes, sir.
While I'm moving, I'm still thanking God. While I'm moving, watch this, I'm telling God that I'm not mad, but God, I'm glad that I was able to keep it moving.
Yes, sir. Hallelujah. Yes, sir.
This
Preach,
term,
preacher.
let me tell you something, this term, I want to encourage you because see, a lot of you in here today, after this sermon, you're going to experience God in such a greater way.
Thank you, Father.
You're going to see God move on your behalf because some of you got situations that are pending. You got things that are going on that you say, Lord, I want to see your hand at work.
Thank you, Father.
And God says, if you got enough faith to keep it moving, he got enough power to show you his manifestation. I want you to stand to your feet all over this sanctuary. I'm going to keep it moving because the reason why I'm going to keep it moving is because I understand there's something greater connected to my life.
Hallelujah.
Revelation, people of God, women of God, men of God. The Lord spoke to me. He said, I have chosen this congregation. See, it don't take a lot of people to do what God needs to get done.
Amen.
It just takes a faithful few.
Amen.
All it takes is just a few. Because I'm going to tell you something. Little becomes much when God is in it.
Yes, sir.
And God is in the midst of this ministry. And what God wants to do, he wants to elevate you out of your personal situation. Some of you have been having situations that have been going on. Today God says, I want to free your mind. I want to free your heart.
Oh, Jesus.
I want to free your spirit because the work and the assignment that I have for you to do,
Yes, Lord.
think it not strange.
Thank
Think it
you, Lord.
not strange. It ain't over.
Thank you, God.
It's not over.
Oh, glory.
It's just the beginning
Thank you,
of
God.
what God wants to do.
Yes,
I
Lord.
want you to know, things gonna get hard. But I want to let you know I can do all things through Christ.
That strengthens me.
That strengthens me.
Yes, sir.
Never get to a place, I'm gonna show you something, where you allow the enemy to dim your focus, where you can't see your future. There's nothing too hard that you ever can go through
Glory to God.
that'll make you feel like life is over.
Oh, Jesus.